You're listening to Braless Watch, where a mother and daughter team offer their own opinions on watching TV through a feminist lens.
I'm Beth, the mom.
And I'm Lily, the daughter.
Welcome to Braless Watch, where TV watching gets a whole new perspective. Clothing is optional.
Hi!
Hi.
I'm intrigued to hear what you have to say about today because, oh boy, I threw you into the deep end of this show.
You did, and on purpose. I did not watch any of the other parts of the show. I watched the episode you sent me, and that was it.
And you don't know anything else about this show, do you?
Nope. I realized after watching it, though, that I am not the target audience.
No, not really, no. Okay, so today we're covering Heartstopper, Season 2, Episode 4, Challenge.
Yeah, because
this is the first episode. Yeah, this is a Munchie. This is the first episode of the Paris arc, for those of you familiar with Heartstopper. Because they're in Paris for like 3 episodes or 4.
Anyway, I love how I'm shaking my head and thinking that people can see me, but they can't. I'm shaking my head. No, like I don't know where.
Because you don't know, but I know. So I have seen this show. I've watched it once, I think.
No offense to people who write the show, because I do find value in it, but I think once is enough. You don't really need to be watching it more than once.
For some people, I think it's a comfort show now. For some people,
possibly, yeah, I can see that.
Because this show, I try not to use this word to describe, especially a live action show, but this show is cute. It's just cute. It's very cutesy.
That's yes.
It's just cute, and
it's very teen journal.
Yes, yes. But we're doing this episode for Pride because this is June, right? So we're doing this for Pride, and this covers a lot of Pride flavors. This show,
yeah. I mean, I like it because, and this is one of the things I noted, was that I like it because there's no bigotry ish. Like there's not really.
Okay, so this show
amongst the kids.
Right.
I don't know anything about the adults really, but
there is some, but not. They touch on it.
I think one kid mentioned something about being bullied. He didn't want
that was Charlie,
his partner, to be bullied. Yeah,
he's worried about Nick.
Y'all will have to forgive me because I'm not going to know names very well.
No, it's okay. I will add the names because I know what you're talking about.
So, I love that there's representation.
Mm-hmm.
I love that there is a world that someone wrote about that definitely didn't exist for me in southern states of the U.S. growing up with, high religion in my family, high heterosexual normative
norms.
Social constructs. So I love that this is even a thing, that this is even something that's being produced. Like, that's amazing to me.
Right.
And it offers hope that we can have a world like that.
Right. I will say you're right. Neither one of us is the target audience.
No.
It's younger than us.
But I mean, we've talked about other shows that do target younger, and sometimes I like them.
Mm-hmm. I think you'd probably like this show, but again, you have to remind yourself that it's overall just cute. So you have to be able and ready to accept that the cuteness of the show.
The whole time I'm watching it, my brow was a little furrowed, like, what is that saturation that I feel?
Yeah.
And I'm just like, ew.
It's very sweet. It's very sweet. Yeah.
I think you're right. It's very very loaded and sugary.
Yeah, and that's not always a bad thing. Yeah.
No, it's not my norm that I go to.
Right.
For TV watching, especially in my downtime and stuff like that. It's very easy to swallow. Spoonful of Sugar is coming to mind as far as the song that would go for it.
Like, I will say this show does deal with some heavy topics, but it's not always the main focus.
Yeah,
the relationships are the main focus. So yeah.
Well, and despite the cuteness of it and the warmth, the gooey warmth,
it's very gooey.
Because I was thinking about it, because I deal in feelings because I'm part of a mental health world, and so because of my autism and its, special interest is feelings, then I like to discern what feelings are what. And for me, I recognized love,
Mhm.
but it was love with something. And it was that sweetness, the warmth, the
Mhm.
gooey, ooey stuff.
Right.
So,
I think if you
um,
watch the first watch the before this, right? Because I just threw you
yeah,
into,
you did.
I
And
just kinda threw you in.
I'm sitting here thinking, did I ever experience that kind of love? And I'm not entirely sure that I've ever either. I don't. I'm getting repulsive feelings because I don't know that I would ever have done that because I identify as asexual
Right.
and I have a repulsion to sexual relationships, I'm aromantic.
So, yeah.
So that gooiness, ooiness, and this is aside from being thoughtful. Thoughtful is
Mhm.
different to me.
What's really funny is, the writer this was or it is a graphic novel set.
Yeah, I read that. That's really
So it's
awesome.
set with graphic novels, and the only reason the writer let Netflix create this was if they did things based off of, like, exactly from the novel.
Okay.
So they weren't allowed to remove things or without their
So it's
permission.
true canon to the original
Yeah,
text,
there's
the
a lot of
original.
things that, like Darcy and Tara opening the door right before Charlie and Nick kiss and saying, "Oh, you're being gay.
Oh,
Good
yeah.
luck," or "Have fun," something like that. I
Right,
don't
yeah,
remember what
yeah, yeah,
Darcy says.
yeah,
And then she
yeah.
shuts the door.
Good
Yeah.
job, I think is what she said.
Yeah, good job. That sounds like that's very Darcy.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
um,
Which I thought was, again, cute, right?
right. It's
That's
all just cute. That is directly from the graphic novel. But the writer is asexual.
Oh, interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Well, now I have questions.
I'm wondering if if they're not aromantic. I think
Right, that they're very romantic or
yeah,
because it's the word that came to mind when I was watching it is that, wow, this is very romanticized.
right.
It's very gooey is the word.
Gooey is the
I
word.
can't.
It's very sugary and very cute. Everything's very cute. Um, which again is not a bad
It's
thing.
no, it's Lisa Frank Unicorn's cute.
Yeah, it
That's what
kind of
it
is.
is. Yeah,
It
yeah.
kind of is.
It's all bright colors and, just starry-eyed and, and the little hearts that are popping up and
The little
again,
butterflies.
and then the music was
Uh-huh.
also the same way, the same kind of
Yep.
feeling comes through that, and I have to say I'm actually kind of proud of myself being asexual, aromantic, that I can feel those things. Also being
Mhm.
autistic, all the A's. Um,
I know.
anyway, so I have the ability to feel those things. They
Uh-huh.
just they trail an ick after.
All right. I get it.
If I thought if anyone's gonna get it, you would get it because I don't know if you and I have ever really talked about it, but you know, um, I had to teach myself to quote unquote love you, raising you.
Mhm.
And I had to learn how to be affectionate.
For a long time, I was called the experiment.
Yes, yes. Come to find out, you still do it to yourself today. So,
Oh, yes. I experimented myself with a spoon that was sticking out in front
yep,
of a dishwasher. I wanted to
yep.
see how long it would take before I would hit it without remembering it. It took 3 days, everybody.
It's a very, very neurodivergent way of raising kids and then also internalizing this idea of yourself. And I'm not sure I should apologize ish. I don't know. As a parent, at least your
Anyways,
curiosity is alive
yeah, it
and
is. It
well.
very much is. I think that's part of the reason why I seek out shows that are different, like this one, where
Yeah.
it's a good show. I wouldn't normally put
Oh,
it
I was
on.
like, it's well acted, well written. It's well casted.
Mhm.
I mean, we've got all kinds of representation across the LGBTQIA plus blah, blah,
Mhm.
blah, letters after
And
that.
more as you watch the show.
So I had. I didn't have a lot of bad things to say about it. It's just I'm literally not the target audience for it.
It's very sweet and very cute and
I
gooey and all those
I
things, yep.
I clicked it off and I went, "Well, that was boring."
It's also teenagers,
It
and
is.
that it's just not teenagers in Britain, it's not really.
I know see, the world is so that world, the Heartstopper world is so far removed from where I was raised, where I live,
Mhm,
what I'm being inundated with now. That world, it to me is very fantasy. It does not exist at all.
right. And I think
And
that might be why part of the reason why this is so popular is
I think
because
so.
it's a break from reality. It's distancing yourself from reality for a little bit
It's a
into
reality
this.
we could have though.
Right.
And that's one of my notes is that this offers hope to a world that we could potentially have. And if young people are watching it and can pour through their own biases and work through those biases, we can have a world like that
Mhm.
where feminism is, embraced and the patriarchy is pushed down and where knowing your personal worth is celebrated.
Mhm.
Because that's what the main thing for this particular episode I saw was that knowing your personal worth was highly, highly valued.
Mhm.
And I can't say that for other shows really, where a character is portrayed in this way. And it wasn't just one character, it was several characters.
Mhm.
The culture amongst them was know your worth, and we celebrate that worth and we recognize that worth.
Yeah. Their
For
friend group is really strong at, you know, helping each other be this person that they need to be or they want to be.
yeah, yeah. Well, I don't know if is it a friend group because there's a lot of people. There was a whole,
So they expanded for this for this trip, but the core
okay,
group is Tara, Darcy, Charlie, Nick, and Tao and Elle, and then Isaac.
okay,
That's and it starts off with just Charlie, Elle, Tao, and Isaac, and it slowly grew to that by this season. And then when they're on the trip, they invite other people to come along with them
okay,
because they don't care. They're
yeah,
accepting of anybody.
yeah. I did like too that there was no name calling really. I didn't catch
Mm-mm.
on any name calling. The two that were having any kind of strife, she just got tired of the way he was treating her as a person,
That's Imogen. I love Imogen.
and she finally realized I've had enough. I can't
Mhm.
I can't do this anymore. I'm not going to
Mhm.
hide behind your inability to see me as a human and to
Right.
treat me right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that was great. It was
Mhm.
awesome.
I love Imogen. She's great.
The show also highlights the I wrote this, captured the confusion of teen angst.
I mean, yeah, because
I
it's a
was like, "Oh,
teen show.
that's pretty good, segment fragment sentence of how this show is."
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm not interested in that, no offense, but
No, but like I
I
said,
do see the importance of the show itself.
right. There are a lot of good things about this show. They explore a lot of different LGBTQ flavors and spectrums and figuring
Mm,
out who you are and where you
mhm,
land, what you're
mhm,
comfortable with, all of that.
mhm.
They deal with a lot of that in this whole show. Not specifically in this episode too much, but
No, this was a good intro. You did good choosing because this is a good intro, even though it's in season 2. I think it's a
because
good intro to the show itself.
it covers a lot of bases and
It does,
it
and
hits a lot of the LGBTQ marks, which is what I was going for because we're doing this for Pride.
right?
Happy Pride, everybody!
Aw. Yeah, happy Pride and Juneteenth.
It's a very
I
powerful month.
I'm afraid I've gone over all of my notes, so I have nothing else to say. I've exhausted my points there.
That's
So,
okay. That's okay.
did you have anything else you wanted to cover?
What was your favorite scene, or did you have one? If
Favorite
you,
scene? I think my favorite scene was when Imogen went in the bathroom to collect herself, and
mm-hmm,
then Nick and Charlie went in there to check on her.
mm-hmm,
And with me not knowing anything about the backstory, just the fact that 2 humans went to check on another human that was really upset,
mm-hmm.
and didn't care what room that person was in, didn't care, if she, whatever. They went to go check on her. And
Mhm.
then she gets to pour out her heart and say, the things that's on her mind, and they accept
Mhm.
that, and then they're like, "Just come here," or
Yeah.
she
She
asks for a
asks for
hug.
a
She
hug.
asks for a
Yeah.
hug. They consent to that, which that's consent right there,
Yeah, there's a lot of
which
consent in this show.
there is, yeah, and we don't teach that here. Um,
We
so
should. So consent
oh
is a
yeah,
good thing.
yes, please ask for
Consent is
consent.
always a good thing.
Um, and then she gets a hug from Nick,
Mhm.
and he's taller than her, and so he just
Mhm.
envelops her into this bear hug. And then he's like, "Well, come on, Charlie, come in." And so then they end up, and he's such a tall dude that he just envelops both of them
Uh-huh.
in this sort of bear hug, and you can feel the warmth from that. And
Mhm.
in my head, I went, "Is this turning into a throuple?" Like, I
I
don't know,
wondered if you were gonna have that question with that scene. I wondered.
because
It's
I could
not.
totally see it, but
It's not. What I will tell you is this. So, from the first season, Imogen asked Nick out on a date, but Nick was questioning his sexuality because he was liking Charlie.
Mhm.
Um, and so they ended up not going out on a date, and they've been friends for a while, so they stayed
Mm.
friends.
Yeah, you
And
can tell he cares
eventually
about her.
she becomes the first one he tells about dating Charlie at the school.
Aw, okay.
Yeah. So they're like really close. And that's why when she made a joke talking to Elle and Nick about I don't have the best track record with men and looks to Nick.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was the other thing I noted, is that in this show, the acting, I don't know if this is directed or if this is just, I don't know if this is a cultural thing there, or amongst what the graphic novel is trying to portray, but everyone had like furtive looks and body language that was like secret languagey kind of things of talking to each other without saying anything. And I thought that was
um,
really interesting from an actor's perspective, that, is that something that was directed, or is that something that's part of the culture of the show that's been growing? Like,
it
'cause
probably is more the second thing, but I don't know.
yeah, I just picked up on micro movements and micro facial expressions and things like that, and, of course, the camera helps too.
Right.
So that's what makes me wonder if it was directed or not,
It,
because the
it
way that it
could be.
was.
It could
Yeah.
also be directly straight from the graphic novel.
I do feel like, as a viewer who doesn't know anything about this show and just watched this
The
watch
single episode.
this
I
single
really
episode.
threw you into the
You did.
depths of it.
I have to say, directing also comes to mind, because I do feel as if I'm watching or looking at a painting, I'm being led through the story.
Right.
So I don't have to work so hard at trying to figure out what's going on or whatever. I'm being led through in a very gentle way.
Mhm.
And I
This show
don't
is
watch
very
shows.
gentle.
Yeah, I don't watch shows like that. So that was also
No.
gooey for me.
No, we do some really hard shows, you and I. That's our normal, where
Right.
you have to watch it to keep up.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Lots of mind bending stuff.
Uh-huh.
This isn't mind bending. I think it's more emotional bending,
Mhm.
which makes sense for its popularity.
Mhm.
So, yeah. Anyway, so I just had this. I was like, well, that'd be okay if it was a throuple or whatever. It reminds me of Parks and Rec, where April is in a throuple.
Yeah,
Somehow
I
she explains it. Well, he's
she
gay with
he's gay
whoever.
with he's gay with Ben, but straight with me. Keep
Yeah,
up.
that. Yeah, that exactly. Yeah, exactly. She
I hate
just
Ben also.
right. She gets annoyed with
That
having
she
to
has to
explain it all the
explain it.
time.
Yeah.
She's like, "What do you not get?" And I love that. I love that there's room for that in the world now.
Mhm.
And I just, you know,
This show doesn't do
older
that because they are teenagers, I think.
well, and April was a teenager then, right? She was on the
Yes,
cusp of becoming an
she
adult.
was 19.
Um, and she was still exploring things and everything.
Mhm.
And that makes sense. As an older person going into the second half of my life, right?
Mhm.
I can only hope that this world would be birthed as a renaissance or as an enlightenment for humans to be able to be this way with each other.
Mhm.
And I don't mean sexually, I just mean be with each other in a
Yeah,
caring
exist
manner,
as human beings,
right?
which you actually get to see because so the guys who are sitting next to Ben on the other side of Charlie when Imogen has her whole breakup scene, those are
Yeah.
like the rugby lads.
Okay.
They're the people who have bullied Charlie in the past. They're
Hmm.
the very heteromasculine men,
Gotcha.
and even they turned against Ben when he called her a bitch.
Yeah. That makes sense now. I wondered what that whole line of
Yeah,
guys was. Yeah.
yeah, those are
Yeah.
the like rugby lads.
Yeah, and for them to not chase after him, to check on him and his
No,
upsetness.
they just let him go.
Um, yeah, I mean, that's you have to sit with what you've done, and
Mm-hmm.
you devalued somebody in front of a crowd,
Mm-hmm.
and
Well, and
that's
as
not tolerable
Imogen's
in this
right,
world that we're talking about. It's not tolerable.
as Imogen said, he wanted a girlfriend and that's it. He didn't care about who the girlfriend was, which
Oof.
means he didn't care about her.
Oof. And that's the world I come from,
Mm-hmm. It
where
was a social status thing for him.
your worth is only as much as the value of what other people think of you,
Mm-hmm.
not what you think of yourself. And this show has flipped that on its head.
Right.
So
So
I like it for that, for sure.
right.
I don't know that I'll watch it.
I mean, if you are up for a cutesy show that's gooey and it has good moments, it deals with some heavy topics.
Yeah, if you want a warm hug, this is the
Right.
show.
This is a good show for that. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you want to feel accepted across the board, this is it.
Yeah. And I have to say, I've watched very few. Again, I'm not target audience, but also I don't gravitate to shows like this. So I've watched very few of them that have this kind of warmth.
Well, yeah.
So now it has me questioning and having some insight to myself as do I need to be watching shows like this? Does my own psyche need this? Question mark. I don't know. I have to think
Maybe.
about that.
You can always get started and stop whenever you want and start whenever you want.
True.
There are 3
One episode.
seasons, and there's a movie coming out to finish out the story because, well, so the actors have gotten too old to play teenagers now. They were all 18, 19, 20 when they got started, and now they're all mid-20s, late 20s trying to play teenagers. It's not working.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. That
So
makes sense.
there's 3 seasons and a final movie that's coming out. The final movie's coming out this year, some point.
Okay.
I think.
All right. Well, I mean, it was a good pick.
Thank you. Thank you. Happy Pride, everybody.
Happy Pride.
Go enjoy yourself and go be amazing.
Oh, have some compassion. Just like this show.
Right?
Have some compassion for each other. Acknowledge people's existence.
Yeah.
Just
acknowledge
be human.
your existence.
Exactly. Find us on Blue Sky.
Oh, yes. Bye, everybody.
Thanks, everyone.